So you don't remember any of those?
I remember, but I didn't record it.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was uh, that night. One night we already, we were already sleeping, and then I heard a bunch of noise outside, as if like people, and then flying people, like not flying people technically. I didn't know flying people, but people, and I could hear a lot of things flying outside, like birds. You know what I mean? And then one of them was coming straight, like close to the door, whispering words, like saying, "Open the door, please." But at first, he was talking to my grandma, asking my grandma to open the door. My grandma didn't even respond at all, you know. So as the night goes on, they were getting louder, and all of a sudden, my brother wakes up and then heading straight for the door, and then he started unbuckling the door, and I was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Mommy's here. We gotta open the door." And I was like, "No, she's not. It's not mom outside." It felt like he was possessed, like it wasn't him.
So somebody was speaking the voice of your mother.
Yeah, the voice was first speaking directly to my grandma, and then later redirected itself to my brother.
Right,
And
because
it
your
told my
grandma
brother to
didn't
open the door.
respond.
Yeah, my grandma was still on his bed. I don't know if she was asleep or not. I couldn't see her face. But as my brother was about to open the door, I whispered her name, and then she yelled at my brother, and then my brother snapped out of it. So, and then, like, it was like almost an hour later, and I heard this big boom, as if like somebody dropped something, like a bomb,
Was that like
on the
an
roof of
explosion?
the house. Yeah.
Like, was that like an explosion?
Yeah, almost like an explosion, way louder, like way louder.
So that was the house spirit, right?
The house spirit, the main house spirit, the keeper of the house. So that's when everybody, like, all the noise stopped. The reason why I found out later what happened, it wasn't what had happened outside. It was when my uncle came, and then my grandma and everybody else was telling him what happened last night, and then he said, "Yeah, I know." We were like, "How you know?" He's like, "This is what happened." He mentioned, usually we don't say the spirit's name, because when you say their name, they usually, like,
Brings bad luck.
it's like not bad luck. They can hear you.
Oh, they can hear. Okay.
It's something that they do, but we don't say their names unless if we need them. We don't say their name directly. You know what I mean? But like the one I told you, the main one, the 3-leg one. So that was the one who took my uncle's form that night, who received the groups, which we call sample.
Okay.
It's like a group from another farm, like another
Your area.
keeper. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. My uncle told us that was the spirit who came later, who received them. Man, there's one of them who is so brutal. Whenever it comes, even if you like in the house next door, you will hear it, because he always makes so much noise. Like it's like he's breaking down the house. You can hear the house cracking. Yeah, that one is really dangerous. We never say it. But yeah, that's what happened.